the faith walk of the day. All right, so I grew up in a church where they would say all the time, I mean Jesus all the way. I mean Jesus all the way. I heard that so many times in my life from the praying women and the praying men who raised me. And, I understood what they meant as a child, but as an adult, man, when you have had a foundation of faith, when you've been taught to pray, when you've seen people endure crazy stuff, when you've seen people get healed, when you've seen people get delivered from drugs and alcohol addictions, when you've seen people get up out of wheelchairs, when you've seen people healed from cancer, there is no doubt in your mind about Jesus. And as I grew older, those were my experiences. And people ask me all the time, literally, when I was getting my nails done yesterday, and the guy asked me what I did, he asked me, was I an actress? And I said, no. And I told him I sing, and I told him I sing gospel. And he said, you're so pretty. Why you not sing like pop music? You could be Celine Dion and Taylor Swift. And I said, oh no, because I'm Erica Campbell and I sing for Jesus. And so he kept saying, maybe, it's other nice songs. I said, no, I only want to sing about Jesus. And I just thought about how I was raised. I mean Jesus all the way. Not what I think and not what I want and not what I feel and not if I just shift this and change this and minimize Jesus in my life a little bit, then I would be more this or I would be more that. I only want to serve Jesus. Point blank, period. I don't want to try to advance myself and lessen my relationship with God. I don't want to get a little more naked and get a little more attention. I don't want to do none of that. I just want to serve God and let people see and know and understand what it means when you surrender to God. What happens when you say yes all the way. I'm not saying yes to Jesus and my fear. I'm not saying yes to Jesus and my flesh. I'm not saying yes to Jesus and my career. And I just, it's like both of them. Nope, it's Jesus first. Period. Before my family, before my music, before my career, before my pain, before anything, it is Jesus, because he has always been my answer, always been my hope, always been my strength. Even as a little girl, even when we was moving a million times, even when my parents got divorced, even when I saw both of my grandmothers die, even when I lost, it has always been Jesus. Because knew I couldn't do it by myself. I knew I couldn't figure it out by myself. I knew I wasn't able to fix my heart myself, but I knew Jesus could. I knew there were certain things that I couldn't supply for myself, but I knew Jesus could. Even when I didn't know how, and even when I didn't understand. Let me tell you what Joshua 24:15 says. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose this day whom you'll serve, whether the God of the Amorites, in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Point blank, period. Jesus all day and night. Jesus choose. No days off, as Griff says. I'm telling you. And I've been so happy with my Jesus choice, with not choosing other things. And listen, I've tried other things. I've been terribly frustrated and terribly sad and trying to figure my way. And, if I do this and if I move this here. But when I just rest in my faith and rest in that favor and rest in that mercy and grace and keep understanding that God already calls me to triumph and I already got the victory, child, please. If you don't pick Jesus and quit fooling around with the enemy, he don't play fair.